Alright guys, this is Goozer from Gaming with Goozer back again with another video. Galaxy, you dare put anything smart on screen right now, or else you will be fired. Alright, that's it. You're fired. Find something to throw at that creature waiting for me at the end of the street. Let's see, I got 14 bullets. I got this lead pipe. I believe this is where I found the thing I threw. I shouldn't have thrown that just yet, but well, wait a minute. Is it gone?
I can't go that way.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. I really want to try and distract it, but I don't see anything I can throw. So it looks like this one we're gonna have to fight. You're kidding me. There we go. Well, the action picks up pretty quick. What the fuck? I just threw something at it and killed it. I hear another. Uh-oh. I hate that you can't run while holding these. And there's no way to let it down. I let go of R2 and it throws it. Kind of sucks in that sense. You can't hang on to throwable items. I don't like that, but... So this stuff burns. Good to know.
Yeah.
That's a brick. So the whole point of that gate was to keep this fucking things out.
But it's not as bad as just saying it is, Dad. My back hurts. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I believe it hurts, but I don't think it's hurts as bad as... Yes.
Okay, that's there.
I know that, Dad. They thought for a bit that the was pressing on her spinal cord, but it turned out that wasn't...
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
When I hurt, Dad, I can't fucking move. Yes, that's what hurt.
An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. I don't see a picture in it, but...
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Oh, I
It needs
see.
numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
This one I'm not so sure. Oh, I do now. I think. 8. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, and 8. So... Hey! Oh, there is an image.
A place? Where is it?
The ripped painting where I said I saw something. I know where that is. What just opened?
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Derceto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Pt.2 earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Chapter 2. I wonder if this would be a good spot to end this, and then we'll just mix the two videos. Because I'm recording these separately.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive, and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
The kitchen garden.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Derceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Interesting.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Wait, what? I got no business being in there. Where? And where? I saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to fix the steam pouring out. Okay, the wine cellar.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman. to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed. Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor. Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor. Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
Interesting. Okay, so... I don't think I want to go out that way yet.
Well,
Objectives. Find the astronomical clock mentioned in the commonplace book.
While Detective Carnby was grateful to be back at Derceto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Carnby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Carnby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
Okay, and then find Derceto's boiler mentioned in the commonplace book. Investigate what Perosi knows. Investigate the well in the kitchen garden.
I need the key.
This door over here was locked. I wonder...
Well, I waited around all morning thinking you might show up.
I need the key.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful. How you doing?
Huh.
Like what?
A bolted door, blocked door, and locked door.
I was thinking about going over there and working on the water lines a little bit.
I need to go downstairs.
I'm gonna have to do the same thing upstairs.
Maybe I should check upstairs first.
Oh. It's stained. This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces. I need the key.
Okay. Oh!
Sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high?
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Did we tell him we were looking for someone named Jeremy? I don't think we did. Okay.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Emily's here. Emily's here.
This was the girls' room, right? A fountain pen. Collectible, maybe?
Well, sorry I missed you.
There should be a lot more given what he was telling you.
Room 6.
Huh. How eccentric.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy, or star constellations. These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them. Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Oh, sorry guys, I was muted. I think, okay, so one has a 1, but it's squiggly lines, and it's underneath Aquarius. That's not the zodiac symbol for Aquarius. I think what's going on is it's telling me that the first symbol is whatever the first zodiac sign is. What's the first zodiac sign? What's the first zodiac sign? Come on. First, I need to know the first and the 11th and the 10th zodiac sign.
Well, they're shorter. They're only $10 in a roll. Smaller rolls.
Dad, this one's so mangled. I can't tell without.
It's mangled by the machine.
Taurus. The Taurus. Okay, so it's the circle with the 2 horns. The Cancer is the 69 or the yin yang. Capricorn. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we got another week back. And of course it's a 50. This guy made sure, he went through and made sure he pulled out all the 20s.
Are these 2000s right here?
So you think he rewrapped these?
Oh, yeah. Well, he took them in, had the bank wrap them.
That can't be right.
He went in and bought a whole bunch of pennies.
Said they were uncirculated.
Well, no. He put on circulated. Bank rolled.
Oh wait, there is one with 3 squiggly lines. The Aquarius.
Unsearched.
Okay.
And if he's not lying, if he hasn't weighed them,
But only some of the. I didn't see the 3 squiggly lines on the.
All of them will weigh 27 grams. If they weigh 35 grams, that means they're silver. 34 grams, 33 grams are silver. If there's 35, that means there's probably 90% silver coins in there, or 8, 50, 40% silver, or something like that. If they hit 28, there's usually 1 silver and
Is 1, 2.
90 and 140. But I can weigh them and tell automatically if they're 25 grams, then they're just
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, 1. I know. And 3 is Gemini. Ah, no, okay, I think I have 1 right though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't see the Capricorn. It's like an N with a squiggly line. That's about the closest I can find. This is the one I can't find though.
I think it hit my spinal cord hard enough because I have a constant, really bizarre headache, like a day from work. Not stinging, but after the stinging. The gal freaked out. He couldn't believe they sent me to that lady.
Alright, so I'm trying to do some research on the, on zodiac signs real quick, because some of them aren't here.
Mind healer. And she's like, what? She goes, how many broken bones in your back? I said, 2. And they're pressing my spinal cord is like that thin. I could keep it on the phone, but I mean, he showed me looking down through it, and then he goes, well, rather than send you to a neurologist, let's send you to this lady first. Let's not just send you right into surgery. And I thought, okay, I mean, he's an orthopedic, he knows what he's talking about. And then I got thinking about it, wait, they about killed me the last time I had injections, and that was my hand. I thought I was going to die for 2 weeks.
This is a 59, but it's not a paper.
Oh, 58 was last year.
Maybe Libra?
But yeah, so she ran, she goes, so long, and she left, she goes, Dr. Miguel wants you in here now. And I'm like, I don't have a way there now. And she goes, yes, I'm not sure. She goes, well.
Ah!
Got it.
It's a broken plate. Oh, I know where that goes. No.
What happened? Everything's normal again?
Is it?
7 hours there and back. Yeah, that's my 4th Canadian penny and my 3rd week back.
Is that a good thing?
It was 1957. It's a good year.
Yeah, everything's normal again. See, I don't know much about zodiac signs, so I had to do a little bit of research, guys. I'm sorry if that's...
She goes to partial wreck. That actual vision's blurry.
Wait, did I try this door?
I need the key.
You know, if she dies,
Okay.
Lilith dies too.
Thought I'd check. Alright, down to the boiler room.
I need the key.
There's a problem with that. She pisses me off, Dad, but I still love her. I love her
One
to
of those
death.
people
Do you know
that
Brady
can go to
Hubbard?
Bishop.
Do you know the Hubbards?
No way.
They're going through the don't say anything, but they are extremely sexually active and
Lost Plantations of Louisiana,
thinking
Terry
that
Bishop,
she might be pregnant.
1917.
Yeah, they're going through on
Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. the captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legrasse of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Sorry for any background noise, guys. I hope my mic is... I have, what's it called? Where it blocks out background noise a little bit. I hope it's doing that enough. Where do I go? A shotgun? How? I need a key.
It's wedge shot.
And rather than working that out, she quit. And then she started complaining about not having money. And it's like, do you know how many people? Who's going to say, yeah, I want to hire you to work 4 days, and she refuses to work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Who's going to want to hire you working 4 hours, 4 days?
What do I do? What the hell
is going on?
There it is, the painting with the...
He also told Bishop
How do I get the shotgun? Please be quiet, radio. Oh. It literally just went quiet when I asked it to be quiet.
think the bishop knew that?
Well, the bishop, they denied it to the bishop, so there's nothing he could do. He's like Robert. I don't know why Robert was.
I know they own the like
But the bishop knew Robert was I know. To the side. It's a good one, I guess, for myself.
I need to get to the boiler room.
That's her husband.
that's her boyfriend.
She's
He is. This is Celia.
They own that law.
Oh, I know Celia.
I love her. She's one of my best friends. Gets on my nerves.
She kind of lives in the fringe, though.
Yeah.
The shadows.
Crap. Alright, this video is about to end too, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Where is this hose going?
He likes being around her.
Mummified cat?
Spent my time with you.
I just picked up a mummified cat.
And she can't stand that if he doesn't text her back. She's like, well, it's been an hour. He hasn't replied yet. I'm like, it's been an hour.
Oh, it's filling up so I can grab it when it fills up. Oh.
Yeah, Lila. She's the one who's babysitting.
Right? I can't wait forever.
That's what you're gonna say, don't, because everybody, she plays that.
Yeah. Oh, I think this
It says there's a puzzle here.
Not this year, but the year before.
They had over $5,000.
Well, no, it was $1,000 Christmas because I think the bishop bought her like a bunch of stuff. Someone just handed her $200. Someone showed up with
she's
two
a
bags
cute girl,
of
so
stuff.
she's very likable. And she's alluring, too.
Yeah,
She has that sexual power about her.
Here we go. Here we go. Maybe I can hurry and finish this before the video ends.
Got it. Nice.
Okay. Come on. I only got a few minutes.
There's one Hubbard I don't get along
Cuts down the trees and stuff. Chops the trees. Well, he's a farmer.
And I know where that goes to.
But my friend Katie told me that, for better lack of words, he's an ass. That his dad is. He's not a nice person. That sounds familiar. But yeah, he runs his own company for wood logging, and then he has a farm that he runs.
Those stairs go up.
It's the same Hubbard. The one that was running our farm, yeah. That's what
It's the same person, it makes sense, because everyone says that. But
You know, Mr. Waits,
We'll read that next time.
It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one that's broken and missing some pieces.
Alright guys, we're gonna end the video here probably. Oh come on, please be a short cutscene, please be a short cutscene. I got 40 seconds.
What are you doing in my kitchen? I assure you. No,
I'm sorry.
I promise you. Mr. Hartwood is
I was just
nowhere
looking
near my
for-
kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me
I
kick
didn't
you
mean
out
to-
of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out!
Let me restart that galaxy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out and helps out the algorithm. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. Click that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video, and leave your best Spidey sense down in the comment section below. I love you guys so much, and this is Goozer signing off.